The ice water thing did look good.
Yeah. Like I was like, man, what can I pull away that I was inspired by? Like one, that ice water. I've done it a few times in the past, but I was like, damn, bro, I'm about to really do that every morning.
Did you
like,
do it with the Saratoga?
Bro, this whole lap. Come
or
on,
you just
man.
did it with regular water?
I did that shit with tap water.
It doesn't work the same. You just poison yourself. You opened up your pores to bacteria. Good job, kid.
Yo, hey, what's up? It's your boy Jules.
What up? It's Nate.
Welcome back to another episode of Change Your Algorithm.
Yes, sir.
Yo, we tapping in. This one's gonna be a little more trendy, a little more what's on the current how do you call it?
Horizons.
Current horizons. I like that.
Yeah.
What's all going on in the world right now, man? Social media, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. First of all, how you been, brother?
I've been good, hanging in there. Same old.
What you been seeing online that's kind of like grabbed your attention?
Well, that dude from Netflix.
Oh man,
talk about that a little
with
bit.
The 11 mil.
$11 million.
Bro,
Man ran away with the check.
Ran off on the plug, man. But my thing is, like, I wonder if that was like his plan from the beginning, or if he did it, and then since Netflix was so like, yeah, all right, yeah, and they just wired him the bread, if he was like, holy fuck. Like, then, you know what I mean? Then it kind of clicked, and he was like, yo, I could do the rest of the movie. Like, I'll find a way to do it without this bread. Like, fuck it. Or do you think he kind of had a plan from the jump? Because they said he invested a good amount of the bread.
$45 million into the movie.
Oh, but and then the extra million out of the extra 11, he invested that into like fucking stocks and crypto and shit.
Yeah, and then he got a $500,000 mattress.
Let me ask you this: What if he invested it in the crypto stocks, all that came up, got his bread?
He got $26 million.
Right, but and then cashed out, give them back their 11. Would that still have been like something they could charge him for, because he used their money for something that wasn't the original agreement?
I don't know, unless that's in the contract. I believe, like, if it's in the agreement that, hey, this is solely used for the project,
right,
and nothing else, or else we're gonna sue. You know?
Right.
I don't think they made those boundaries. I don't think Netflix or any production company would think that somebody would do some shit like that.
No,
like, they're just trying to get the project done. They assume that the money goes to the project, and then if they fuck the money up, then never mess with them again. It's just like that type of situation.
It is what it is, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure this guy obviously has like a track record, that gave them some form of trust in him and his leadership as a director.
The utmost confidence.
Yeah,
for sure.
bro. To just wire them 11 extra mil, that's a lot of extra money, bro, to finish the project.
Yeah, I wonder if he just was like, all right, you know what? Project's done, but let's see if we can just squeeze them. Or it's like, damn, I really need the money for this project. And then last minute, when he got it into his account, maybe they were like, no, we actually don't need that much money. We're actually good.
That's what I'm saying.
And he's like, oh, all right, fuck it, let's just burn it.
His producer's like, actually, did the numbers wrong. We actually don't need the money. We could send it back. He's like, what?
Send what back? I don't think that's happening, Joe.
Listen, bitch, I'm going to invest this 11
million. You're going to turn your head
exactly.
And you're going to watch the screens while I blow this $11 million.
Yeah, facts, man.
He did run it up, though.
Hey, man, I don't know, man. Whatever he was going through, whatever he thought, it was worth it, man. I hope it was worth it, even though he got caught up. Now he's going to probably get sentenced. Career's done for the most part.
Yep. Yeah, and all I could say is straight up privilege.
$500,000 mattress.
For real.
Yeah, privilege for sure.
Yeah, how much filmmakers could use that money, to make their
Netflix, learn from this. May you guys do better at finding new talents, new filmmakers, new creators, and investing into new stories that don't take fucking $11 million in general to create the project. Not only as extra funds, but $11 million in general, bro. Yeah. As that's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like they have enough money.
Get Out was done with what, $5 million?
Yep.
Amazing movie. Like, it's about execution, bro. That's wild. Unless you're doing Star Wars and all that shit. That's like, I get it, you know. But yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I
that's
definitely
way too much
understand why
money.
that caught your eye, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn. And then for me, it was the dude, the Ashton Hall dude, bro.
Oh right, yeah, Ashton Hall.
With the morning routine.
That shit
man.
look raw, man. He did evolutionize the videos of kind of getting that ASMR in there, and I think that's what really kind of kicked it off, was like getting that sound, and that sound just coming through the phone and just kind of gives you a different energy when you're watching it.
True, because everything's so loud, everything's so music, and his shit is just like, it's like you literally just focus on what he's doing in the video.
Yeah.
And then, do you think it's also like, do you think it's super meditated and super planned out, or do you think this is really just like how he lives his life and like his routine, his dedication to himself, and like how he wants to live his life? Do you think that's like 100% authentic, or do you think it's all like calculated in a way?
Yeah, it's calculated. Because I mean, everybody has their off days, and like, I'm pretty sure he tries to keep up with that. Like, but I don't know. I can't see it happening like that every single day. And then in that time frame that he was doing it, like some of the time frames didn't make sense. It was like, come on, bro. Like, you're not doing that every day. I think he's kind of,
like exaggerating a little bit here and there.
Yeah, he's exaggerating a little bit, but maybe he does do those things on some days,
which is admirable.
Yeah,
like, all that shit is like, damn.
But every single day,
he trying to optimize himself. Yeah. Like, that's changed your algorithm 5.0. Like, but and then also obviously his build, the work. Like, whenever I see somebody as swole or ripped up and all that, it's like, damn, that took a lot of work.
Yeah,
and like dedication. So it's like, off the rip, I give like respect.
Well, he was a football player though. I think
right?
He just took that with him, that regiment.
But you could, he put up a picture, because I started that viral like video, kind of made me aware of him. Even though he was already kind of popping, I didn't even really know of him before.
Yeah.
And then just digging through, I was like, damn, you do see like the evolution of him and the transformation, which is dope to see,
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, to be that big and also shredded, like, I'm like, damn, bro, he put in a lot of work.
Yeah, his physique is definitely on point for sure.
When I seen the man sprinting, like, he is good with the, how do you call it, with like the like just the cinematics and the props and like the extra shit that stands out. You seen the video of them like filming him sprinting?
Yeah,
and then,
in the Mercedes,
and then they all got ski masks. I'm like, why?
What's happening? Where is this man going? It's a horror film, or is this like him sprinting to the grocery store?
Trader Joe's got the eggs. Yeah, like, so. So it's like, so it's like, part of me like laughs, but then part of me is like, I admire it and I respect it.
Oh yeah, and then look at the attention he got from it.
Right.
Look what it built off of that one video, but obviously it took a bunch of videos for him to get to where he's at.
100%.
We saw overnight success, but it took him 5-10 years to like get to where he's at. So we have to remember that too. It's like that consistency, and then just like being that purple cow, Facts. And it's super important to focus on those things, because there is a lot of noise out here, and we have to figure out, okay, where do we stand? Like, what's our voice look like? And just constantly try to build that and create that voice. And he did, and it is what it is, and that's why he came up like that, man.
No, that's facts. Facts. And I said it to my brother, like, just messing around with him. I'm like, yo, what are we really doing, man? I said, like, his nighttime routine. Yeah. And, like, even his nighttime routine, bro, she over here dropping, like, Himalayan salt in his tub.
Oh, my gosh.
So, but then my brother was like, triggered. He's like, bro, this guy's an influencer, bro. He's like, yo, I would love to see him do this with fucking a wife and kids.
For real.
And I was
it's so true.
I was like, bro, hey, I was like, I'm just kidding. Like, I'm joking. Like, I don't expect us to do this. But, like, for me, I'm not going to lie. Like, I did take, like, I was like, man, what can I pull away that I was inspired by? Like, one, that ice water. I've done it a few times in the past, but I was like, damn, bro, I'm about to really do that every morning.
Did you
like,
do
when
it
I
with
wake,
the Saratoga?
bro? This whole come
or
on,
you just
man.
did it with regular water?
I did that shit with tap water.
It doesn't work the same. You just poison
real?
yourself. You opened up your pores to bacteria. Good job, kid.
I hurt myself.
Yo,
That's the tap water.
Sam is gonna be like, honey, your face is turning violet.
Running down the street with my little golden doodle with her little Rio, come on.
Nah, that's dope though. No, the ice water thing did look good.
Yeah.
And even seeing people copy him doing it, and some of them do it with lemon water, like they put lemon in there too.
That's pretty dope. But damn, I can't be wasting lemons.
Hey man, them tears.
Come on,
them tears getting us now.
Them tears ain't no joke.
Hey man,
I just do it. Tap water, ice cubes. Because the thing is, the water's so cold, like your pores are gonna close up right away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I've been doing that. And then what about? Good. Were you curious about that whole that mouth taping shit he was doing?
Oh yeah, that's real. That's real. It's so funny because literally I have the mouth tape in my Amazon cart. And it's been in there for months, and it's been sitting there. And then there's only two things that gives me some action. I'll be going through my feed, and then there'll be like a YouTuber that's talking about it, how it helps, and then it would be one more thing to trigger it, and then it was Ashton Hall, whatever. So now I'm gonna fucking actually buy it because it does give you good sleep. The thing is, when we keep our mouth open, we're messing up our sleep. Sometimes we cough in our sleep, or we might sneeze because we have our mouth open. We're not breathing properly.
Right.
But when you're breathing through your nose, you get that real sleep.
You like inhale a lot more bacteria.
Yep, that's
because you don't have like nose hairs to protect it. I was like, damn. That's why sometimes you wake up with dry mouth. And I was like, bruh, I need to get that. So then before I made a purchase on some fucking mouth tape, I was like, bro, hold up. I was like, bitch, I'm about to use regular tape.
Yeah. You can use regular. I can send you the tape that you can use. It's cheaper. Oh, really? And a lot of YouTubers say, yo, you don't need to buy the expensive ass sleep tape.
I was gonna buy the ones that like kind of like shaped like lips.
The black one.
Yeah, the black one.
Yeah. No, you don't. They come off. They come off while you sleep. Really? Everybody said they come off while you sleep.
Oh wow.
They're not that effective because if you drool some, Ashton wakes up and it's perfect.
They're perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'm gonna get the strip. I'm gonna get the mouth tape. So I tried it twice, 2 nights, and I was looking at my Aura sleep score. Shout out to Aura, giving me the analytics. And where I've been trying to improve was my restfulness and my deep sleep. I don't know why, but my restfulness has been like, it's tough for me to get like a good score.
Oh, I had that issue too.
What the fuck? Am I not preparing for sleep?
Yeah, you gotta prepare for sleep. You gotta. It's like no screens, none of that shit. Like you better
relax.
No food at night. Like if you're eating past 8:30, 8 o'clock, you're fucked. You're not gonna get restfulness because your body's working so hard to fucking get rid of that shit. Because it's like burning that while you're sleeping. Right. It's like, oh my god, we gotta go to work at this late at night.
Right. So and if you go back to circadian rhythm, it's like the sun's down. You should be winding down. Why are you like still up or like even watching a show? I'm like, damn. We watched like Adolescence the other day. Have you checked that out?
Yeah. I haven't finished it though.
Me neither. Yeah,
it's good though.
It's dope. Yeah. It has like that surrealness of like, damn, this shit feels like how it would really go down of what we're trying to accomplish with traffic in the city.
Yeah.
Where it's like, damn, no one really knows. You're trying to figure it out while they're all trying to figure it out. You know?
Exactly.
So yeah, I love that about the show. But anyways, like even watching stuff like that, I'm like, damn. Because it kind of like gets your heart going, you know? Like if you see somebody getting killed or see some shit and then you're like, all right, let me go to sleep. Yeah,
that too.
So you like your heart's like
can't really wind down from there.
Yourself, yeah. So I need to get better with that. So I'm gonna get the tape. I'm gonna definitely mess with the mouth tape. The nose strip thing, I think I'm good. I sleep. I breathe pretty well at night.
Yeah.
Sam can't do the mouth tape because she has like the way her nostrils are. They're kind of like, she doesn't have like a deviated septum, but they're kind of like narrow. So she would have to get like...
She needs that balloon surgery.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the balloon surgery. They put the thing up your nose and they just pop it, and then they pop open your nostrils. Yeah, it
Oh,
hurts for like a
shit.
second, but yeah, once they get that open, yeah. Darius' sister did it, and yeah, there's a doctor in New York. He's
What?
like he's an influencer too, and he just people come in and they just get that balloon popped open. They just fucking open your nostrils. Yeah.
It doesn't break like bones or little like.
It might. It cracks, but it gives you that breathing that you need. Like it's not gonna break your nose to where it's like, oh shit, you gotta go to the hospital. It's just opening it up, and then
Holy
once
shit.
once he pops it and puts it up your nose and blows the balloon, it pops and you might hear it crack depending how narrowed your nose is. You know.
Wow, that's nuts, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna talk to her about it.
Yeah, it's real.
But yeah, man. So the tape, I'm gonna definitely take away from Ashton the mouth tape, the ice in the morning, the ice water in the morning, and trying to go to sleep earlier, man. Even he's like, bro, ain't nothing good for you up late at night.
Nope.
Like take your ass to sleep. I was like, damn, and you know us. I feel like we're always pretty good with going to sleep early, but now I'm like really trying to lock in with it.
Yeah.
Like being in the room by like, shit. I'm not
It's
gonna
tough.
be extreme, cause I still like to enjoy some, a series or show or just relax with Sam every night. But I'm trying to at least be in the room by like 9:30.
What time are you waking up?
7.
And what time, like after you're done with all your routines, what time are you actually getting to work, like on your shit, work on your shit?
I would say realistically 9:30.
9:30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I would have to, like, I realistically can't do that. I can't go to bed super early anymore, like, because now I'm realizing that, like, and it was just this weekend I was doing some research, and I came across Brian Armstrong, who's the owner of Coinbase, CEO,
Right.
and he built Coinbase. He used to work for Airbnb as a developer, and then he got off of work at 6, and he worked from 6 to 11:30 p.m. every night, and he built Coinbase that way.
Wow.
So
he just thugged it out for
Yeah.
like those years.
And like there was non-negotiable, just straight up 6 to 11:30, 12 p.m., 12 a.m., 11:30, 12 a.m., and then he
Damn.
would like repeat every single day
And he worked
until he,
shit.
raised some money for the company. Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm thinking
So
like,
that's what you
damn, I
about
have
to
to
do?
do the same shit. Yeah, so I
For
can.
real.
But it's so
Kinda
tough,
get
man.
ahead, yeah.
There's something I need to do with the food situation because I would have to cook
I agree.
sometimes, and then
And it
like
takes
that
away-
shit,
it
it
takes
takes
away
away
time,
so
bro.
much time, bro.
No,
And then
does.
the planning needs to happen, I think, on a Sunday or something like. And either
Right.
we need to cook out what we need to cook out that Sunday for like
Right.
at least 4 days out of the week or 5, and then or we need to plan out the meals like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so I can just get into it faster rather than
Right.
being like, oh, it's Wednesday, like, oh, what should we make? Like
Right.
it takes too much time.
Yeah, it wastes time.
And now I get why people get meal services. I understand why people hire cooks.
Yeah,
I understand like all this shit now. I get it because there's it's a waste of time, man. Even
Right.
though it's not a waste of time, it is a waste of time because it sucks, but it is.
Facts. So this, I've been trying to do that. It's gonna take time to dial it in because you also got to understand. You also got to learn, like, damn, how much now. If you were by yourself, it'll be easier. Now you're trying to figure out how much you and Nisha are eating.
Yeah.
So now you're like, fuck, you're eating double of everything. So now, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, me and my girl be eating, bro, and I'm like, yo, I thought that food was gonna last like 3 days. It should be gone in 2, maybe a day and a half. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. So if anyone knows any influencers or creators that are really good at helping you learn how to like meal plan or meal prep for the week, please leave it in the comments.
Let us know.
Yeah, man, because I think the trick is like making like 3 solid good proteins for the week, and then like leaving the carbs for like maybe to cook on the spot. I think,
Yeah,
because it
those
don't
are
take
easier.
nothing to cook rice or like noodles. You just fucking boil the water and then boom, pasta's fresh, and then you throw the chicken and some sauce if you want or something. Like,
Yeah.
It's like dialing in a system that could just make it efficient. You know,
Yeah.
we gotta make Chipotle bowls and shit.
Yeah, it's either that or you have to do the meal service
Yeah,
along
the meal
with
service too, bro.
like a clean meal service because
Right.
a lot of them got shitty
And a lot of them are
ingredients.
pricey too.
Yeah, pricey too. Yeah,
So
so
maybe
we
you could
tried
just
it.
do dinner only, maybe. Like,
Well,
so
we
they cover your
tried-
dinners. Or?
We tried to do it, and I think it came out to be like, oh man, it was coming out to like $150 a month, I think. And that's with the
Oh.
clean ingredients and clean stuff. No,
Hold
more
on.
than that, more than that. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
$80 a week. So
For both of you guys.
yeah, that's like
And what was that, lunch?
$240 a month. Yeah, so that will take care of lunch and dinner.
Oh,
But
shit, damn. That's
per
not too
person-
bad, though.
per person, yeah, lunch and dinner, per person, I believe. Yeah, but that's only for 5 days or 4 days. It can only handle
So
4 days.
80 a week for both of you guys, lunch and dinner, Monday through Friday.
Yeah, Monday through Thursday or some shit like
through
that.
Thursday.
Yeah, and then we have to
Damn,
figure
that's
out what
not
we're doing Friday.
that's not too bad actually.
It's not, but it
still adds
up,
bro.
and it's
Yeah,
still pricey.
$240
It's
a
like,
month. Yeah, that's like
it's
a
like,
car note
man.
right
And
there.
then now with these tariffs, we can start talking about tariffs.
Tower tariffs.
Tower tariffs. We can start talking about tower tariffs.
About to
These
make
tariffs,
a new ride at a distance.
Yep. Yeah, we're getting our. See, the thing is with America is that we have everything sourced to other countries. So
Mm-hmm.
for those who don't understand the tariffs, is that other countries we have imports coming from, and then we have exports and whatever, and we get taxed from them, and then we tax them as well. But they've been taxing, giving crazy tariffs on us, like a high percentage, and then
That's what
it's
started.
not
That's what
proportional.
triggered Trump to.
Yeah, so Trump
to
was
up our
going through what
tariffs.
we're spending on, and then he's also trying to figure out how we're gonna lower this U.S. debt. And I'm not saying that what he's doing is right. I'm not taking a stance on, you guys will
No.
Trump
you're,
number
you're
one.
you're taking a stance.
I'm just saying this is just logical stuff. Let's think from our brains,
right. Not so
let's
much
see
emotion.
what emotion we're gonna feel it. Either way, we're gonna feel it. It's either we go through a depression and we really feel it, or we go through a temporary recession and we can clear things up and get things going. And pretty much these countries been raping us since the beginning of this shit.
1942.
And Trump just went in. He's like, nah, F that. Like, we can't be having them raping us like that. So he puts tariffs on these people. So it's all negotiation. It's all business. And he's like, yo, I'm gonna hike up the tariffs on y'all about this much. And then the other countries are like, oh, word, fuck that. I'm gonna hike this up on y'all then about this much. And then we come back. We're like, all right, y'all gangster. All right, bet. We're gonna hike our shit up about this much. And then eventually somebody's gonna give in because the tariffs are gonna be so high nobody can live.
No one,
and who's the
right.
superpower right now? America. Like we're the number one country right now. So
But what's scary to me, and I see we depend on China for a lot of shit.
100%.
But that's also what Trump
They depend
didn't
on
like
us,
and
though.
didn't want either. Yeah, their economy kind of does depend on us.
Yeah, because we've
been depending on them for
Yeah,
products,
and
and we've been funding a lot of their business and their economy.
1,000%. So if they play hardball, we can play hardball too.
But what about the new iPhones?
That's gonna work. Yeah, they said the iPhone this year probably gonna be like $2,300 just for one iPhone.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Tim
yeah,
Cook,
that's-
Apple, and them they probably like.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
Trump,
and he's saying that we're gonna feel. He's just trying to hurt the middle class, but the upper class is feeling it too. Like they have money in the stock markets too. They're feeling it too, bro.
Right.
So it's like everybody's
Everyone's
feeling it
kinda
in
up in
America.
this,
Everybody's gonna
yeah.
feel it, but everybody has to understand the plan. Like everybody has to understand that.
The long term.
You know what I'm saying? The long-term vision is to get us back and pay off, get rid of that debt that we owe the Federal Reserve. And and I could be wrong with what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong. I could be just talking shit. But from what I looked into and from the people that I heard talk about it, I heard from both sides how it's bad and the other side how it's good. And my stance on it is just like, okay, I get what's happening. I hope it goes positive. So that's my only stance. There's nothing much that we can do as people. We can keep marching as much as we want, but he's going to go do what he's going to go do. There's really nothing we can do about that. So yeah.
Pray for the best.
Yep, definitely. So
For real.
yeah, we're definitely going to feel it in the grocery stores, and then we're going to definitely feel that it's a recession when we see these prices really hike up. Like Nisha got some products from Target, and it was literally I think 5 products or 6. and it was like $83, and it wasn't nothing crazy. It was just like, it really wasn't nothing crazy, and I was like, good God, that's a lot of money for fucking.
Hey, go ahead and return it.
Yeah, for real. I was like, damn. But I think in the next couple weeks, once I think we really might start feeling it, like on our end, in the grocery stores and just paying our bills. Our insurance is gonna go up. Auto insurance is gonna go up, so be prepared for that. Yeah, because auto insurance.
I just got in that accident too. So
yeah, so the parts are from China. You know, most of them are from China. They get aftermarket parts. And then at Europe, like you got a VW, so Germany, we're doing tariffs on Germany. So insurance has to cover their ass because they don't want to have to pay so much for your car.
So I need to get a fucking Ford or a Chevy now.
Yeah, exactly. So it's true because those products are made in America. So
damn.
Yeah, so it's a sticky situation, but it could get us out of a sticky situation, if you know what I mean. Because we do owe a lot of money. We are in debt a lot, and we could head into a depression. And to avoid that, what he's trying to do, so he's trying to impose those tariffs so that we can have the Fed cut the interest rates so that we can then get out of this inflationary recession that we're in. So,
damn.
Yeah, so it's...
it makes sense.
Yeah, so I'm just hoping for the best. I mean, that's all we could do, and just try to understand what's happening instead of coming from an emotional standpoint. You have to come from a more logical standpoint. Like if I talk to my mom about this, it's all emotions. Oh, he's an idiot. He's this and that. You can't talk to my mom nothing about Trump, bro. You can't even say a word like if he's doing something right. Like it doesn't matter if Trump gave her $1 million tomorrow and said, "Hey, I want you to start your business and like, be the best woman you can be in your life."
Come on, Angela.
You racist pig. Okay, all right. I'll take my $1 million.
You like, hey, sorry, hey, mama. He said 200,000.
Yeah, for real. Relax. Oh, remember in White Lotus? Did you see it,
bro?
You didn't see the finale?
In. I'm one episode in. I haven't been able to watch.
Oh
man. Yeah, you like it?
What a great show, man.
And it's solid. I'm one episode in, bro. Don't even say too much.
Oh, man, what a great show. I love that show, man. And it's a slow burner, but like, only certain...
What's your favorite part of that? What's your favorite part, I guess, of this season? Or what's your favorite, like, character or favorite moment that really, like, made this season for you?
I think the first of all, White Lotus, their character building is impeccable.
The whole show.
Nothing that I've seen where they built these characters like you feel like you know them. It's weird as fuck, but they're really good at it.
Yeah.
And it's the way that they tie in these, like, they just level it up subtly every single time.
Every character has such a strong personality and like things that make them them.
Yep.
Like right away, I turned on the first episode. Families are getting there. Oh, hey. The mom starts they're like, the guy's trying to welcome them and they just start talking. She just started talking about herself and it's like, he didn't even ask all that. He's like, and then he got into Duke.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, she's that woman that's like, you didn't even ask her about that. She's just she's not bragging, but she kind of is. Mm-hmm. And she's just so unaware of it. I'm like, damn, they're really good at characters. Yeah. Even Walton Goggins' character, the dude, Baby Billy from Gemstones.
Yeah, I love him, man. He's great.
In this one, he's like super serious. From like the first episode, at least from what I see.
Oh, yeah. He's throughout the whole shit. He's serious.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but
I'm interested from my perspective. You could tell me if I'm wrong or right, but I feel like they do it every season, but in this one, it's like, it's, to me, just off the first episode, it seems like they're like comparing the American mindset to like the mindset in these Asian countries and like just Buddhism and meditation and like, and the clash of like ego and wants and this and that versus like just that meditative thought process of like, let go. Everything is part of flow, like, at least that's from what it seemed like. For me. I was like,
I thought I was gonna get that too. It's not that. Yeah, they touch on it. But really,
like the backdrop.
It's no matter what. I don't care where you're going. like you're still gonna carry that shit with you. Whatever you had back in the States, you're carrying it with you. So like, and it proved it too with what you're saying with one of the characters. It was Billy Bob's friend he was meeting up with in Thailand, and I forgot where he met up with him.
Because I seen him get upset. He's like, he fucking left to Bangkok or something.
Yeah, and he met up with his friend in
pissed.
Bangkok.
Was that him? That's the guy he's looking for or some shit.
Yeah, he's looking for a guy, but he met up with his friend in Bangkok, and his friend was pretty much he was chilling with him. He was like, "Yo, let's get 2 drinks." He's like, "Oh no, I don't drink anymore." And he was saying how he found himself and whatever, blah blah. But anyways, you'll see like that. Even though we might go through these processes of finding ourselves and then trying to be a better person, there is that regression that we go through where we kind of set ourselves back, and but we have to realize that it's okay when it happens. Like, we have to accept that happened, and then you just have to keep moving forward,
Right.
But yeah, it's funny. Like, yeah, the show is it's a good show. It's a really good show. It touched on a lot of things.
It's really good, man. What's your favorite season now that you finished the 3rd one? What's your favorite season?
Definitely 2.
Yeah, definitely 2.
But that one was really good too.
Yeah, 2 was good, man.
Let's say 2 and 3.
2 was good. That fucking Italian girl was beautiful in that second one.
Yeah,
but I loved all the character dynamics, the story of season 2. It's funny though, from season 1, like you said, you get so attached to these people. Just from feeling like you know them, that even when it went to the second season, I was like, damn, like I kind of wanted to see that family again from season 1.
Yeah.
And then like 2 episodes in, I totally forgot about I was like locked in with everyone in Italy. So,
yeah.
So it's dope. It's dope how they do that, man. But shit, all right, bro. We wrapped a nice little half hour, nice little 31 minute.
Yeah, it was nice chopping it up with you guys, man.
Yeah, it really was, man. We touched on some film, some trending topics. My boy Nate keeping us informed with the tower terrors. Yeah, bro. Anything else you want to say, bro?
Nah. Just stay tuned in, please, guys. Leave some comments, some likes, and let's talk. Let's have a conversation. I think that's the coolest shit ever.
Ask questions, leave it in the comments.
Any suggestions that you think we should start covering. And again, remember, we're filmmakers, and we're just trying to be, better people, trying to change our algorithm just like you guys. And just kind of just try to become our, best selves that we can.
Change your algorithm, or somebody else will.
See ya.